So I'm still having problems. I had to go to the cop shop, do a report, and tell them, I think that's an attempt, a murder attempt again. And at the same time, the night before I went to the shelter, and I got maced in the shelter at night 5 times. So bad my hands burned, I couldn't sleep, and it was quite painful. So I tried moving my bed, and the lady gets up and she says, "You're being loud, you're waking everybody up." I said, "Well, my hands keep burning, so I have to get up and wash." So she kicks me out of the shelter. So I go tomorrow, which was tomorrow from then, but yesterday from now. And they said, "Well, you kicked out of the shelter, you can't use anything. I said, "Why does that just make sense?" And she must right there, right on my, and I wasn't loud. I just had to get up 5 times. Then I had to wash. Then I had to wash my forearms and my hands. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from. I need a job. I had a job, but he fired me. And he doesn't know why. He won't tell me why. And I know why. It's because he was late doing the job, but he had to. He screwed everything up. So it took him 3 weeks to get everything, 21 days, and then I had the stuff for 2 days. Yeah, that man should not be in business, I don't think. Whether or not he's a carpet layer, or he sells carpet. He's not a carpet layer because he doesn't have any tools. But like he told me, anyways, how hard is it to lay carpet? And like I told him, I said, "I'm not a carpet layer." But what I did tell him, I said, "But I'm not, I think I told him also, I'm not a grass cutter either. I don't cut grass. But I can, trust me. And I can lay carpet too. But I don't. I don't want to lay carpet. It takes 2 people to carry that in. It's heavy. That's the biggest part about carpet is you got to be able to move it. Which makes it difficult. Anyways, I'm 1,000 short right now, and I need that in 3 days. So I need 1,000 in 3 days, just from my habits. Habits. What the habits? Did you buy any of the stock stuff? So I got these NFTs for sale. You know what I'm saying? Get working. And they're under. Uh, hmm. Anyways, they're stock chart cards. So they're actually stock charts, and you can see what they do, and then there's of course some dilly dally under them, and they're collector cards. So when you get one, you understand this is what this stock did with this chart, you know. So whatever stock I see that looks like this might do the same thing. Yeah, right now everything's in the ground. back started hurting. These girls sat down. Wow. Try to buy one of my NFTs. See, and that's the problem is I have them under Y2 News, Y2 News, underline 9999, underline. I think it's one Sato or Sato, Sato. He was the grounder of Bitcoin, and he made this money with these 21 million coins, which sounds like a gamble to me, since I used to play 21. Or what they call it? Finger on the ace. So anyways, I didn't know what I was doing when I made these cards, and the first one I made, I took a picture of a bunch of cards that were on a poster, and I used that as the icon because I didn't know what to use for the icon. At first, I just started, I didn't know how. So I finally got it to work, and I got them so they are for sale. That's how much work I've been doing on them. And what these are it's an NFT, so it's what they call a non-fungible token. Sometimes it's fungible, but anyways, it means it's a digital asset that does not change. And there's only so many. So if there's only one, then there is only one. Period. And it's yeah, it's important. So when you buy one, you keep it. Like like collectors keep, and this is what I'm really saying, is all these crypto coins and everything, it's like fun. You collect them, and they're money. So if you're rich, you collect a lot, and if you're poor, you collect just what you can, which is usually not very much. And this is gonna go around the whole world, but it's money, so you can watch it, and then the price goes up and down. I mean, one of those coins went 200% in one day. Yeah, I had 73 cents in there. Now, at the time, and I almost got it out at 200% and said, take a little off the table. But I didn't. Anyway, so it's still in there. Well, some are going up and down. And they do say, and right now Bitcoin, BTC, is the ticker symbol on that, or the letters to pick it up. They say that's possibly going to 1 million per coin. So if you had one coin today, which is 17,000, what is that? Where's my phone at? It's like 17,000, 17,009. I got it somewhere in this other place. So if you bought it today at 17,000 and you kept it for 5 years, supposedly, 5 years, supposedly, then it'd be worth 1 million. Maybe. It's a possibility. It does sound like that, but some people do smoke cigarettes. You do or don't. But after you're done with your cigarette, you understand, well, that's just how it feels to have $1 million on your coin. Relaxed and stinky. Anyways, as funny as that could be. But these coins go up and down, and they're making coins all the time now. And some of the coins are going from bad coins to dead coins, so don't get any dead coins. That's going to be trash. And trash is, it doesn't hold any value. Now, at the same time, let's say you pick up one of my NFTs, right? You pay $40 for it. Yeah, $40. So you pay $40 and you look at it. Now, on my NFT, I have a secret passage, a secret saying. So once you buy the NFT, you can get into it, and there's a little tiny button, and you open it, and then it'll tell you a secret something that nobody else can see. So it's one of the bonus deals. And at the same time, I have been thinking about loading the secret with money. So when you pick it up and you get it, it's like, and then you would have it, which at this time, I don't quite know how to do that because it has to be something you can get into. I can't put like it's worth $5 because it's not worth $5 unless you can get that 5 to your bank account or to your crypto wallet or to your to pay for something. But when you do that, it's interesting. And then they do have interest rates. So some of the crypto money, you put $10,000 in there, or 1,000, or 100, or $10. Let's go $10, okay? Because I put in, oh boy, $10. I can't remember how much I put in there. It was 10 or $12. But it's making. I already made some interest. And they pay interest out every other day or something. Anyways, I'm going to try for a subscriber on this and see if you want to. It's kind of like be my friend, So when you're being my friend, this is the Y2K sign. See, it's a Y. There's a 2. And there's a K. So it's Y2K News. And Y2K News is something you're supposed to pay for. So when I do this, I need money. And you're supposed to send me money, something, anything, which nobody ever does, but sometimes somebody will, maybe, or buy one of these NFTs, which I have to. They're under Y2K News. So WHYTOONEWS News. Dash 99999 dash 1 dash SATO. That ain't complex. If you can find that, that'd be a miracle. I only had like 10 people look at my stuff, so it was probably me. Anyways, if you buy those, that money I get, and it would help me function. So, when you're homeless, as you can see my hairdo, you like to help homeless people because people are good people. They like to help people. Now, obviously, 95% of people that listen to this are bad people, and they try to kill me. Which, it's hard to get the $40 out of them buying one of these cards. Here's what I said about buying one of these cards, right? You buy my NFT and you watch it, and there's going to be a buyback, so you can actually give it back. So I get the $40, you get the card, right? But your card's still worth money, right? So your card's actually kind of like a receipt, and that might go to $100, or it might go to $10. But whichever way it goes, you still have something to hold and then something to sell again. It's gonna be fun. Okay, I guess that's the end of breakfast. And what did I say? It was cold last night. I made it. I made it again. But I found out that those little hot things, the little ones are too small for me. They don't work. The bigger ones, those seem to work pretty good. Anyways, what I do is if I get a wet spot on my tent, which goes into my bed, it gets really cold, you put it right there and then it dries it up. It's like, good idea. It's probably the zipper line, you know? Yeah, zipper line. Okay, so good morning, NFTs. They're actually on a very look under trading cards. Huh, my picture's not on there either, are they? It's hard to figure out how you buy from me. I'll work on that because what's happening is I keep getting these NFTs from these companies. They're pretty prestigious, and right on them they say they're worth $5,000. All you have to do is go to my website, type it in, and we will give you the $5,000. I went to their website twice, and I registered twice, and twice it's no good. So that's bullshit. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but there's something. So we'll see. And I can't. I'll think about how I'm gonna do this one. NFTs, stock trading cards. That's gonna be the key word. And yesterday, day before yesterday, they came out with new keywords. So I'll tell you what stock is. So stock is stock chart and numbers, and usually a comment. So it's labeled like huh. Wow. I should have did flat teeth. No, because they had this really big stock chart that was like stock, and then it went all the way down to 22 cents. Came over for like 35 minutes, and then came back up to the price, which was 60 cents. That's what I said. Then went up, and then did it again down to 22 cents, and opened for 20 minutes, and then came back up. And I was like, wow, hurt my freaking hand. Whatever that fucking bastard is. No, it's not nerve jam, it's on the outside, but whether or not. So that was a stock chart. Who was that, by the way? Where's my phone at? Okay, I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, I had one of these. I know, but my credit card doesn't work in the candy machine here. It worked like once or twice, but now it doesn't work at all. And over in the candy machine, they had this big bag of peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter, no, Ritz peanut butter crackers. $2. That only lasted for 3 weeks. I must have bought them all out. It's one of those deals. No, but they have a. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna make my own coin. Yeah. I guess wait and see. I was gonna make it worth $5, but I don't think that they like the $5 deal. So I'm gonna go with something a little cheaper. That way you could buy 100 coins, instead of buying $500 worth of coins. You don't want to do that. And the coins would be made to. The coins are made to pay for things, so it's money. But my coins also they grow, so it's like you set it down and it just it's pretty amazing. But when you have those, which my coins will grow for sure, and they're going to be backed, meaning that they have a bottom on them. And some of those coins, didn't have a bottom on them. Well, they had a bottom, but it just didn't look like a bottom. And they were so far into the bottom that it takes so much electricity to get them back out of there that they can't come out. And by the way, you can't pay your electricity bill. You can't have it cold.